Okay, so hello everybody. I am Simon, and I'm making a wee video here about well, a sequel slash follow up to a sequel follow up thing to a video I made about 10 years ago called. I titled it 30,000 Days. What are you gonna do with it? That's basically it was the advice I would put out on that was the average. I worked out a human lifespan to be something around 30,000 days. I really don't like that. I've got wrinkles in my forehead. Because I have a problem with sleeping and it's not helping. Well, as I was saying, 30,000 days, one life. The basic idea was like 30,000 days runs out around about 80 years. So we just say that. But that was just the idea is to measure it in days because, trying to make the most of your life every day. The thing that's got me thinking is because I rewatched that video recently and I didn't really follow that advice, and I've kind of turned 35 shortly, just about a month away from turning 35 now, and I'm just a wee bit unhappy with how my life's panned out thus far. I don't because I don't have a career and because I didn't really go after things when I was younger, and there's several reasons why I've got to the point, and I want to try to encourage anybody who's younger than myself that they don't do the same. I know I'm still quite young and I've still got time to sort things out if I just do things differently and actually get more active on it. The things I think that would be key are pardon me, I'm gonna have a wee drink of water. Okay, so the things probably they need to think. One is take the time to figure out what you want to do with your life. I know it sounds quite a big undertaking and deep amount of thought, and it really is worth it. And I mean, even doing it if you've got kids, for example, when they're children, when they're teens, that's the time they're doing it. Because whenever you're in the teens, I remember being in my teens when I was at school, and there was guys who had it mapped out what they had figured out what they wanted to do for a job. So they knew what GCSEs to do and A levels and whatever. University. I'm in the UK here, so if you're not familiar with those terms, but they knew to do the exams. They knew what they needed to do basically to get themselves set up for going to university, to do the course, to get the career, get the job, get the graduate job at the end, because they already had it figured out. Me, I did not take the time to figure it out. My parents weren't very helpful in that and shaped me that way. I can't blame them now. I'm 35. I've also been too old to use that as an excuse. So I didn't have mapped out when I was younger. I didn't take the time to figure it out. And even if I did, and there's the next one, whenever I did take the time to figure it out, I have from false starts. I had plans, which I didn't act on. I started mapping things out. I didn't act. Didn't follow all the steps. Didn't complete the process. A lot of things I didn't even start. It was all theory, all talk. And this is the thing that I want to communicate here. You can talk all you want about plans, but unless you actually do them, it doesn't really count. It's only step one to figure out what you want to do. That's step one. Step two is doing the map, the plan, the step by step to get to what you want to do. And this can apply to almost anything in life. Jobs, friendships, anything really. So use your imagination. You can apply this sort of thing. It's for one, take the time to figure out what you want to do, because drifting through life isn't the best way of doing it. I would say you're better to plan it and go after certain goals and ambitions. Like main thing it applies to is jobs. That's what I'm thinking. Because you train for a graduate job and you get the graduate job, and then you get the graduate job's salary, and then that opens you up for the sort of housing you can have, the sort of car you can drive, that sort of thing, and the sort of lifestyle you'll have ultimately. So one, it's figuring out what you want to do. Take the time to do that. Don't be lazy. I was lazy, and here I'm at 35, we're in a career, so I'm not too young, not too old for it, but I'm not as young as I was. To be fair though, I've done a degree in university as an older student, and that was, as you know, by my other videos on this channel, Irish language. So yeah, I learned to speak Irish. Yeah, and so that's quite good. And hopefully I'll be able to use that, because that's one, I was going to say, one, figuring out what you want to do. Two, taking the map plan to get there, step by step. Three is doing the steps, and you can also make that multiple steps, so that can be more than three, like 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. It's whatever, step. Because you need to be proactive in this here, but otherwise you just waste your time, which that's what I've done, because fear kind of holds me back at times whenever you get anxiety and you sort of feel a wee bit, doubt yourself, and then I don't even try. But I'm all you can all talk, but I feel really good whenever the times actually aren't all, or I'm not all talk, where I actually take action and actually have something to be proud of. Like I finished my degree, but I haven't actually done any sort of follow-up course that allows me to get the final step to be able to teach, for example. But I can, and part of this video is almost to tell myself, you're nearly there, Simon. You just need to take the next step. And yes, I've had problems and issues and stuff and things and worries and concerns and what that have sort of held me back. I don't want to get too personal in this video, because it's mostly about just giving generic advice. But yes, I wouldn't make this video if it had no relevance to me. Then I've been thinking about this sort of topic. It's just seeing that video again, thinking I gave myself good advice. I gave other people good advice back then, and I didn't even fault myself, even though that's just a case of being taught. Yes, it was a few years after that I did university, but I know I figured something out. It was quite late to the game, as the expression is, but it is what it is. And the ideal thing is to get there as young as possible, because then you got the most years to use whatever you've attained. Like, it's a job, it's a career. If you get to university and come out the earliest age possible, like you're coming out of university at 23 or so, that's much better than coming out of university at 33, for example. But 33 is better than never. So it's it's just basically a way up of how much time you got ahead of you, and whether it's worth it doing it. And apply to anything, whether it's worth doing it or not. You weigh up the pros and cons, what could happen, what could good and bad, and try not to talk yourself out of doing things, because you might regret not taking action. And that's kind of what my experience is. You end up having regrets you didn't take actions and stuff. And hey, I'm still relatively young, so I think so. And inside my head, I haven't really aged since it's been about 17 to 20. I haven't really aged much since that. So I actually do feel like I don't feel much different from somebody who's just out of school and maybe just did university, and I'm about 22, 23. But that isn't actually the case. Just I haven't aged inside my head the same way I've aged otherwise. But I think I'll be okay. I just need to actually start taking my own advice and just trying for things and making a plan and trying to get there and make the best of it. And that's what I want. I would like to think people who watch the video might take away from this is, like, if you got a plan, you should, well, one, first make the plan. Two, do all the detail on it, and three, don't be afraid to actually carry out step by step to get yourself to where do you want to be. because sitting back and doing nothing, you get older and then you sort of think, I wish I did. So don't be like me. Do the things, and if you're 35 or you're older, it's not too late for you. Just weigh up how much time you've got ahead of you and whether it's worth the effort, whether it's worth doing it. Because there's not much point, like say, training for a career at 80, for example. But if you want to go to university at 80, that's fine. I had a guy in my class at university and he was 80, so if you want to do that, you can. But anyway, hopefully this has been helpful and maybe got you thinking. Okay, Simon out.